Hey guys, Saturday, February 17th, 2024. Hope you all are doing well, and thank you so much for stopping by the channel today. I certainly appreciate you taking the time. And if you're new here, welcome. If you love all things planning and stationery and journaling, I hope you would stick around and grab a cup of coffee, enjoy the video, and I also hope you would consider subscribing to my channel. Today we're going to go over a couple new things that I've added to my planner lineup, a small haul, and yeah, so let's get started. Grab a cup of tea, cup of coffee. I am having a cup of blackberry sage tea. I get these at World Market and it is so yummy. So that's what I'm having. And it's actually like kind of turns the, it's kind of like a golden actually. It's just really, really yummy. So this you all have not seen before. This is my Louis Vuitton PM or small ring agenda. I've had this for quite a long time, and I'd actually originally many years ago purchased the PM agenda in the monogram print, and I ended up gifting that to my daughter when I picked this one up. And yesterday when I was hanging out with my daughter, she was using it for her wallet, which she has done for quite some time, and it just kind of inspired me to get mine out again and set it up for my wallet, on the go monthly, and shopping lists. This is the Damier Bean print, and this pen actually is new to me. It's not a new pen, but it is new to me. I don't think Tiffany makes these anymore, but my husband found this for me for Christmas, and he shined it all up and sent it into Tiffany to get an ink refill that would fit it. They had originally sent us one and it was too big, so they said, well, just send the pen in and we will match it up to an ink refill. So now that I have the ink refill, I may actually be able to find them at a local office supply. I have to check and see. I don't want to have to order from Tiffany anytime I want an ink refill. I think it's probably a size I could find online, so we'll see what happens. This here is a dashboard that I've had for a long time. And then I put in the pocket size free monthly calendar from Peanuts Planner Co. And you know, Pocket obviously is so small. I just put in appointments and birthdays in this. This is on the go. This is not going to be anything but, you know, scheduling an appointment and then transferring it over to my main planner, you know, when I am home, if I don't already have it with me. I put in some random notes pages, some from Filofax, lined, blank, just to jot down notes, grocery lists, etc. These I bought from, whoops, sorry about that, light. I bought from a store on Etsy. I don't remember, might be the Fabulous Planner. There we go. That ring light just kind of went out on me. And then these are some blank inventories. And then back here I just have card pockets from, I don't even know where. Filofax. Yeah, Filofax. So I've just covered up all, obviously, my personal information. So yeah, that is not new, but just adding it back in. And see how I like carrying this again. This is my, let me move this, my garden journal, which is the Filofax Pocket Daily in my hand-stitched leather tee cover. I added a couple stickers up front here. This is my garden journal, so that's why I have peppers. And then this little sticker is from Roots and Refuge Farm. I ordered from their website. I did go in and add the tabs for the months. And these tabs are from Aura Style, very slim line. I love these. They have many colors, and also they have a mixed color set, which I love. So this is my garden journal. I go in here, in case you're new, and I take a picture about once a week of the progress for my seeds out in my greenhouse, and then just jot down about the weather, the progress of my seeds, things like that. And yeah, this has been fun. I do have a full garden slash recipe slash essential oils and like garden learning tutorial notes page binder. And I'm going to show you guys this briefly in just a few minutes. This is the Aura Style A5 Slim, which I recently switched to. So I'll kind of give you an update on that. But I just used like a bunch of my gardening stickers and added some journaling. I don't take a picture every day because, I mean, that's like watching the grass grow, right? So I need to go out to my greenhouse today and take care of that. What I did buy for next week's pages, I had to go to Ringgold, Georgia yesterday on an errand with my daughter. And right next to where we were going was this little scrapbook store. So I went in there to see. I haven't been in a scrapbook store in years. I used to be a massive scrapbooker. I was a rep for Stampin' Up. I was a rep for Creative Memories. I have shelves full of scrapbooks of my daughter's earlier years. So I love all things scrapbooking. I just haven't done it in a long time. But these are rub-offs, and I thought would be really, really beautiful for my garden journal. And the rub-offs they sell nowadays are much more high quality. They come off much easier than like the old school rub-off images. I used a couple in my planner this morning to test out of another set that I purchased, and it really came off so quick. This is another set of 6 pages and just really, really, really pretty. A little bit of washi style strips on this one. So yeah, super pretty. These are from 49 and Market. I imagine you can find them online. So yeah, I need to decorate these pages up and get them ready for journaling for next week. But last week, this is a flip from last week's pages. Update on my green stock. I have my microgreens. Some of my herbs and different things are starting to come up pretty well. And like I said, I just like to keep track of like the temps and stuff because it makes a huge difference when I pull the trays out of the greenhouse for the day, open the door, because I don't want it to get too hot in there. I have cold weather seeds germinating. So yeah, next week, once I take fresh pictures and have my new pages decorated and journaled, I'll share an updated flip on that. Now, this is the new to my collection piece. This is the Papertess Designs, the yearly planner in the standard traveler's notebook size, full year. And what I did was I took one of my vellums from my March Sterling Ink subscription kit and I put it under the clear cover. The March, all her months, all Catherine's artwork is beautiful. This in March is really no exception. It's just so pretty. So if you've watched any of my videos, I do have a couple Sterling Ink Traveler's Notebook booklets that I have been keeping up on. And then a standard a standard Stalogy that I had cut down from an A5 that I had done some journaling in. And I had mentioned before that I really, really, really wanted to figure out a way to have everything in one place. I had purchased this Papertess Designs sometime last year, and I had never used it. And I'd watched some videos, and I've watched some videos of the Sterling Ink Standard TN full year, which is a very nice planner. I could maybe consider that even for next year as well. But I decided I was just going to jump in. I was going to make this happen with the Standard TN from Papertess Designs. I went in here like I did my my Sterling Ink full year weeks with all of my Aura Estelle tabs for each of the 3 sections. I love her tabs. Very streamlined, very, you know, just real close to the page, so they don't take up any space. So I use the pink ones on my monthlies. I use the multicolor on my weeklies, and then the almost like a blue periwinkle color on for my dailies. So what I've done in here is, and I'm not done. This is really early on. I still have quite a bit to add from like the first 6 weeks of the year, but I'm working on a vision board for these 2 pages. I decided to use these pages here to log my YouTube channel subscriber numbers each day. Anytime the number goes up, then I log it. So I went ahead and put the Coffee Monsters Co. YouTube stickers on there. Then these pages in the Papertess Design are your quarterlies. So I took these and I put a little sticker down whenever I post or upload a video to YouTube. And over here, I just simply put the date and the title of the video. Probably after the first year, this is not something I would do, but I did want to document everything for the first year of my channel. So I decorated these quarterlies with some of the florals that I love. And this is an undated planner, so I literally had to date every single thing. Now, Sterling Ink used to sell, I don't know if she's going to restock them, a full kit for dating her common planner, which worked out really well even for this planner as well. So that's what I've been using. And like I said, I just went ahead and decorated those quarterlies. This is going to be, I think this is going to be a tracker for my responsibilities for our small business. Like I said, I'm really trying to see if I can fit everything into this one book, this one bound book. So I may put that here. I do have a 4-page spread between the weeks and the days that if I need the extra space, I may move it to those 4 pages. I'll see what happens when I go to lay it out in pencil. And then I went ahead and decorated my monthlies. Now my monthlies are going to be very similar to my other monthlies in my rings planners and so forth, because I love this particular sticker pack from Hobby Lobby, which if you've not been here before, it's the Agenda 52 Seasonal Floral. One of my favorite sticker pads floral sticker pads I've ever purchased. So I have gone in here and I have decorated the pages, added in birthdays, anniversaries, existing appointments. I love, love, love the size of the monthlies. And of course I had this in my Sterling Ink monthly booklet as well. I just love the size of the standard and the space that you got. Even if you don't use a whole page, it's there if you need it, especially like for the notes pages or the dailies. This is another blank spread that she gives you between each section. I don't know yet what I'm going to use that for. And then this starts the vertical weeklies. I have added my tracking for the week down here. And just kind of, I've actually back planned all the main things, you know, main things, some extras, back to January 1st. So these pages are actually a little bit empty, a lot of white space. Once I'm fully caught up, I will probably go back in here and add some more decor. I'm not huge on too much white space, and I love the stickers, so I will probably add some more to these pages as I go. And I'm doing all black ink right now. That may change. I'm not sure. But I do love the vertical layout. I actually contemplating ordering the Sterling Ink full year vertical weeks planner, but I already had this and I love the size, so I just decided to go for it. I will never probably do another undated because I mean I felt like I needed a chiropractor and every day for a week as I've been working on this, sitting here at my desk dating everything, and I'm still not done. I am still not done. But I am really enjoying it. So this is this week. Did not back plan the weather. I don't know if I'll do that or not. I do have all of that in my planner, in my rings. My rings still here, not going anywhere. But I don't know if I'll back plan that because I have it all in my rings, but I will put it in here going forward for sure. Yeah, so next week I need to set up for next week. And what I've done here is like some of these lined. I love how she has the double lines at the top. It just gives it that extra something. I don't know, just that extra touch to the page. So I've just basically taken a highlighter and highlighted over some of these lines, differentiating between where it starts and stops. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this set up for next week. I have to put in my tracker, and I am enjoying having this weekly tracker. I actually think I want to highlight first. I think I'll use silver for next week. And this is the Tombow Bold Bissau. I don't know if you can see that name. It's a very, it's a silver, but it has a blue undertone versus a beige undertone like my other mild liner. Did I say Tombow? I meant mild liner. I know there's lots of ways that people are separating the vertical weekly pages, whether it be this book or the the Sterling Ink book. I'm just going to continue with what I'm doing for now. I may change it up a little bit later, but because I do have the full year, and I'm using those for my daily pages, I don't really feel like I need to have a lot of room on these verticals for, journaling or lists or anything like that. I'll keep my grocery list in my rings planner, whether it be my pocket or my personal. And if I do end up wanting to change that up at all, I may put the grocery list over here. Oops, I'm a little bit far on that, didn't I? Just a little. So I don't know. It's a work in progress for sure. It's a work in progress. I'm using this Villa Beautiful pen that I got from Mel in my Happy Meal. I'm absolutely loving it. I love, love, love the ink in this pen. And I still have not found out. I know they sell ink refills. The problem is no matter what I do to this pen, I cannot figure out how you open this pen to replace an ink refill. I mean, it is tough. It does not want to open at all. So I may just have to call him and say, like, what am I doing wrong here? You'd think it would be, you know, not such an issue of replacing an ink in a pen, but it does not want to budge. And I don't want to take pliers to it. I mean, it does not want to budge anywhere. I don't know if maybe this particular pen is just a one and done. I don't know, but it's not, it doesn't want to, it does not want to let me open it. So I do have to check into that. So how are you guys doing? Hope you guys all had a great week. It has been just been kind of a busy week for me. I did a lot of canning. Well, I did some last Saturday, and then I did a whole bunch on Monday of this week. And I mean, if you can see, I actually printed a little picture, some little pictures to put in there. If you can see, I think I had like almost 30 jars between quarts and pints. I was putting the day numbers, like I would do 19th, 20th, 21st, but I decided this week I'm going to try just to put the day of the week, Monday through Sunday, and just kind of see how I like doing that. And when you're using a bound book, you have to really get creative. If you track things, if you have, you know, lists and collections and things like that that you want to keep in a planner, if you want everything in one place, or you keep a ring planner on the side, you know, for a resource planner maybe. Which I think I will always have a rings planner in my lineup no matter what. But I am kind of looking forward to seeing how this bound book pans out for me. And even though I do track my YouTube stuff on those other pages, I do have little reminders here just for my quick glance. And a reminder to update my stats at the end of the night. And then I also keep track of when I'm cooking, when we eat out, and when we have leftovers. So, yeah. Let's see here. What do I have going on? 2 o'clock Tuesday. We are going to see a trust attorney here in town to find out the benefits of a trust versus a will. And I know there's lots of differences. Find out, you know, what protects you more, whether it be identity theft, you know, house deed theft, things like that. So we are going to see the same person that my parents use and get his input. I'm just popping in my my appointments for the week, because inevitably these monthlies always end up, you know, beginning to fill up as the days go by. So this is just kind of a you know, just to preliminary setup. You know, my Bible study time is, I mean, that's the first thing. I get up, you know, come to my office, grab a cup of coffee, cup of tea, and my devotions and prayer time is the first thing I do every morning, which is, you know, the most important thing for me every day. So I like to put my little Bible study stickers down there. And I also use these little, and incidentally, these are from Mandy Lynn Plans, as are these This Week stickers that I will pop up here. And I have to be careful because this ink, this is gel ink, this is gel ink. But this will smear a little bit. I think it's because it's a 0.5, where this is a 0.4. It never smears ever. These Coletto C, high-tech Coletto Cs, I use 0.4. They never smear. This one, I do notice occasionally that I get a little bit of smearing. I'm going to add my Tombow. Oops, where is my Tombow? Excuse my arm, I'm sorry. What did I do with it? Here it is. I'm just going to kind of go over this a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so I think that's good for that. I want to go back to last week and add in my little pictures that I printed from my big canning time. If I can, I used my Canon Ivy to print these, which I thoroughly enjoyed my Canon Ivy. So that, and then these are some little screenshots of a bouquet of flowers that hubby got me for Valentine's Day. And a happy belated Valentine's Day to all of you. I hope you had an enjoyable Valentine's. I think I need to, if I can, move this sticker up. Oops, that didn't work out very good, did it? I want to move it up though. So there's that. And I'll tell you what, the Coffee Monsters Co. stickers, when you put them down, well, you're not getting them up almost ever. So make sure you know where you want them. Need a little bit of glue. We will put that one back down there. Glue off my nippers. That'll work out okay. I have this extra one, which, yeah, I may just put it at the bottom. It's a little bit more of a close-up on that flower. And then this one, I just actually added in a little Bible verse that I saved an image off of Pinterest. So I'm going to put that in there too. And I think I will just put it right here. So today I have, my husband is adding a pantry in my laundry room. We'd already remodeled and put in a lot of cabinets and so forth, and drawers and countertop, but I had an area that I could actually put in a floor to ceiling double door pantry. So he is installing that today for me so that I can rearrange pantries. I have pantry cupboards in my laundry room, I have one under my stairs, and then I have a kitchen pantry. Well, two of them are in my kitchen, but I just call the smaller one my kitchen pantry. And so I'm trying to rearrange all the stuff in my pantries so that it's in a more appropriate place, readily available as I need it. You know, different things you only get to so often, so it's kind of makes sense to have it more under the stairs pantry versus in my main pantry. And then all my overflow goes into all the cupboards on the one side of my laundry room. I'm very lucky. I have a large laundry room. So, yeah, a couple years ago, I think it's been maybe a couple years, he remodeled my laundry room and added all these cupboards. And one area has a top, an upper and a lower, and a countertop. And on my countertop is where I keep my dehydrator. So that has been really, really nice. So later, when he's done installing that pantry, I'm going to go and start digging into my pantries and reorganize everything. I have to reorganize my Tupperware cupboard. You know how that is? You organize it, it looks so pretty, everything's stacked up nice and neat. And then after a little while, you know, you just start tossing things in there and it's like a chaotic mess. That's where I'm at. So I have some roller drawers that I'm going to put in that cupboard for like the lids and everything. So I'm going to completely revamp that. And then reorganize all my canned goods, you know, aluminum canned goods from the store. Also all my, you know, canned goods that I can myself. You know, just all the overflow supplies that you don't need readily available, but they can't also be in an outside storage. They can't be in the garage because they have to be temperature controlled. So that is what I'm going to be working on later today. And then tomorrow, Sunday the 18th, is my birthday. We are going to go out to dinner, everyone in my family. And I don't know yet where we're going to go to eat yet. They're waiting on me to decide. So, yeah. Now, back in my daily pages, and I did cover up, I had to take my sweater off, it's getting warm in here. In my daily pages, which is all blank note pages, just like the Sterling ink, I'm using them, you know, a day a page. And I did cover up my journaling area. I did back plan these pages as well. For the most part, I still have some empty pages that I need to work on. And then I have some decor that I want to add to these pages, but I love the space. I have some journaling notes in two planners, rings and another bound book that I'm going to transfer over to this, but I can easily fill up, most days, I can easily fill up this amount at the end of the day. These are a few of the rub-ons from this kit that I had showed you. These are the couple that I did this morning to test them out. So pretty. And rub-ons, like washi stickers, they don't bulk up your planner, which is really nice. Yeah, so this is just basically my to-dos, errands at the top, and then the bottom of the page I'll use for any kind of notes throughout the day, journaling at night. Yeah. So these pages I still have to fill in. I have some for my rings that I need to go over and see what I'm going to transfer over. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a fan of a lot of white space, so some of these I really have to come back in and pretty them up, which I will do. But I have been working on this throughout this week, and it's a lot. It's a lot to date everything, back plan, if you've ever done that. lot. It's a lot. It's very time consuming. Most people just say, no, I'm not doing it, which I don't blame them. But yeah, so I really like how these are going to be turning out. I also ordered a cover for this book. I mean, I have the clear cover, which is from Sterling Ink, but I ordered a black Eternal Leather Goods cover, folio cover for this Papertess Designs. I cannot wait to get it. I cannot wait to get it. And here we're at today, tomorrow. So I'm just going to go ahead and lay down the stickers for the coming week. Guys, I can't believe we're already at the middle of February, or past the middle of February. It's crazy. So crazy. Our weather has been very mild, so I've been having to pull my seed trays out of my greenhouse because it gets too warm in there during the day. So I've been pulling those out so that they can, not heat up too much, because they will just like wilt right down to nothing if they're stuck in that heat all day long. And they're doing pretty well. Not growing as fast as I would like, but of course, that's probably always the case. I think what I might do is put covers on some of my seed trays, and because they are cold weather seeds, I may pull them out and leave them overnight when the temperatures drop, because I think, and trust me, this is only my second year growing anything, so I'm just learning, but I think they may need more cooler weather than they're getting. So I think I'm going to have to pull them out of the greenhouse. Not in freezing weather for sure, but just some colder weather. In the spring, when I do, summer seeds, when I start growing, like maybe in March, those will definitely be in the greenhouse, and I can't wait to start transplanting into my raised bed garden. Okay, I just took this highlighter and I'm just kind of going along the lines of these just to give it a little bit of depth. I don't know what it is about highlighting these more bold lines on this planner, but I like it. Hopefully I'm staying in view here. Trying to think who I watched that shared the Eternal Leather Goods TN folio cover, and I actually messaged Colin to make sure that it was the proper, I was ordering the right cover, the proper size for the full year, and that the strap on it leaves room for bulk. And he said yes, I was ordering the right thing. And that covers Sterling Ink standard TN full year or the Papertess Designs. I don't think there's a page count difference between those two planners. If there is, it's only a few pages. And the dimensions are exactly the same. So I don't separate, I'm not going to separate these, you know, these with lines until I get to the day. Depending on how much I have going, what I need to add at the top will determine where I put those lines in to separate my page up. Hopefully you are working on your planner as I sit here maybe in the background chatting away. I had a couple of folks tell me that they like the longer videos and the plan with me, so as long as somebody's watching, that's what I'll do. Okay, let's see here. I'm using these little Midori clips for my month, my week, and my day to mark them. So let's see here. Write in appointments that I have or hubby has. You know, when my daughter was young, we had a will drawn up when we went away on vacation when she was like 19 months old. We went on a cruise with a bunch of friends, and so we did that to have it, you know, well, since we were going to be gone, and we've never done anything since, but we decided we're going to go ahead and just get some advice. With all the identity theft and everything, I think it's good just to know what your options are. Okay, I think that is everything that I needed to move over so far. Now, tomorrow night I will go in and I will add the weather forecast. I never do that until Sunday night. And then excuse me, I will add stickers as the week goes by. And then next week I will show you, you know, I will show you at the end of the week how it turns out. Just like I did here in these past weeks that I back planned. I'm really enjoying this, so hopefully I will continue to enjoy it. Then, last but not least, I had told you guys when I did my garden planner flip that I had ordered this Aura Style A5 Slim cover. I did actually have it housed in my my Louis Vuitton GM or large reading agenda, but two things. It's not obviously a planner cover that I want to have out near my garden area. And secondly, it has 30 millimeter rings where the Aura Style has 38 millimeter rings. And it's a slim, so I didn't think that I was going to be able to get away with leaving my side tabs here. And honestly, I mean, they do stick out a little bit here, as you can see, but this doesn't leave. This basically stays, you know, in my kitchen, at my chair in my living room, for all intents and purposes. So I don't mind. I don't think this is gonna get harmed at all. So I'm gonna leave those there. And if you did not see my garden planner video, just a quick run through. I have all my months in here, which is the Peanuts Planner Co. freebies. I had decorated all of those with some garden washi stickers. Here I have my garden plot layout for my raised bed, kind of like a preliminary of where I'm going to be planting things. I have my my seedling tracker for when I am started seeds. And I just update that as I start, you know, as I sow more seeds. My seed inventory is this section here. I just keep track of all the information on the back of the seed packets. And then this will be just kind of a, it's called Harvest Log, this particular insert. So I will probably put some notes paper in here too, just to write notes about, you know, the variety, how much, you know, success I had with it, how much, you know, food we were able to get from it. This is my recipe section, which I actually have to go in and add this one back in. I'm in the process of adding my favorite recipes to this planner. I've only gotten a few in here, honestly, but I have some blank inserts to add some more. This is my canning notes or canning recipe for beef and chicken. And I just have some extra paper here. This is my essential oil section, my inventory, and all of these different like ailments, so to speak, or you know, areas of need for essential oil recipes: anxiety, allergy, respiratory, viral immunity, hot flash, pain, bones, hand sanitizer, hand soap, cleaning supplies, laundry, inflammation, you know, IBS, lots of things that different people in my family, I have made different recipes for them, and I keep track of everything here. And then this note section is basically where I take notes from the tutorials that I watch on gardening, you know, I'm just learning. So I have lots to learn about gardening, companion planning, and this is where I take all my notes for that. I actually ordered an A5 page lifter for this book because these 38mm rings, they are a little bit bigger around, like when you do a hole punch, they don't move as easily on these rings. I think the bigger the rings, when you go from 30 to 38, I think they're just made that this area here is just bigger around. So yeah, they don't move across the rings as well. And the rings are tight. There's no gaps in the rings. It's just they're thicker. So, and I definitely need a page lifter in this book. But it's going to get chunky, but it's got lots of room to grow. This is my little gray ollie clip that I got from Mel in my Happy Mail. Thank you, Mel, again. So yeah, I think that's it, you guys. Thank you so much. If you're still here, thank you so much for hanging around. I appreciate it. I hope you got some planning and some journaling done this morning, or some page decorations done, whatever you enjoy. And I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, a great next week. And thank you so much again. Take care.